Okay, DW Gaming here with the latest update for the PTB for what's coming in, I think, a week with the changes. Looks like the developers reverted a lot of the twins changes. So Victor no longer latches on to survivors who are put into the dying state. Victor once again latches on to survivors who are injured by his pounce. Charlotte no longer gains haste when Victor's latched onto a survivor. So as we received a lot of comments about the twin strength during the PTB, we've made the decision to revert the changes to Victor's pounce and keep the various quality of life improvements, faster switching between Charlotte and Victor, ability to recall Victor, and add-on adjustments and base kit inclusion. We may revisit the twins in a future update if necessary, but these smaller tweaks will make the twins feel better to play for the time being. No, please don't revisit the twins. No one plays as killer. It's a waste of time. Okay. So basically, I think the only thing they haven't touched was if Victor pounces on a healthy survivor, it looks like he still injures them but doesn't latch onto them. And I'm assuming he's immune to kicking, so he can still... No, wait a minute. Okay. Victor once again latches on to survivors who are injured by his pounce. So they made the twins the same as they were before this update. So I guess they can kidnap Victor again. Although, if she can recall him at any time, that's not really going to happen. Yeah. So what exactly did they do here? Pretty much nothing. The twins are almost exactly the same as they were before this PTB. So yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, good job. Blight changed Summoning Stone add-on. Changed Soul Chemical add-on. This increases even... whatever. Blight's still a good killer. Decisive Strike. So they removed the new animation, so now it actually does last... The stun time does last 5 seconds. This PTP feature a new animation for Decisive Strike in which the survivor would stab the killer to free themselves. This animation had too much of an effect on the perk's expected behavior, adding a delay before the survivor wiggled free. Yeah, so now it's truly at 5 seconds again. Not a good change. The animation was garbage, but this did not need a 5-second buff or a 2-second buff to 5 seconds. Meta perk didn't need a buff. Just another reason why I will not be playing killer. Ultimate weapon. The following changes will be part of a future update. The perk will remain as it was on the PTB in the meantime. Affected survivors will once again scream instead of having their aura revealed. Great. Now affect survivors when in 32 meters of the locker. So you can't go around the map after activating it and making survivors scream. It's just in a set location from the area of the locker. This is a bad perk to begin with. Honestly, I don't know why they came out with such a perk. It's one of the best tracking perks in the game for killers, but it's very annoying. I was running distortion on Survivor in the anticipation of it countering this perk. Now it will no longer... Once again, distortion won't counter this perk. Every killer is going to use this perk. It's just a bad perk in general. I still think it's too strong. And it's not even for experienced killers. If you're an experienced killer, GameSense will tell you where these survivors are. You don't need this. So it's basically for baby killers who don't know what they're doing. They really should... honestly, I was fine with it revealing auras. I could counter it with distortion. I never use this perk. I used to, but I mean, GameSense... I found it wasn't necessary. GameSense will tell you where they are. You want to be in the area of generators where they're working on them. You don't need this perk. It's basically for baby killers. So yeah, they definitely need to get rid of the blindness thing. That makes no sense. I don't know why it inflicts blindness. It's just weird. But this is a bad perk in general. I really wish it would just, they would just do something else with it. This is for inexperienced killers who don't have any game sense. Shouldn't be releasing the way it is, even in this state. So that's it. Basically, the takeaway from this is that they reverted the twins changes. So, aside from the Haddonfield rework, which really doesn't look like a whole lot, they basically did nothing in this mid-chapter patch. Few number tweaks here and there. Twins are pretty much the same as they were. So, what exactly did they do? I'm wondering... Yeah, that's pretty much it. They did nothing. So good job, guys. See everyone in the next video.